Good Friday, everybody. And I mean good because it rained big last night or recently, so now the temperature broke. We're no longer just like dying and sticking to things. It's great. It's better than good. It's great. So, we're continuing Banjo Tooie, and we last got through to, Witchy World? Gruntilda's amusement park. And that's just kind of where we are now. But we got a new ability, and I kind of want to comb through the first areas. Near the prison compound in particular, because I know there was a boulder puzzle. And now we have that boulder destructing ability. Okay, settled in for a few hours of work and gaming combined. Let's go. Awesome. Also, welcome, Megabyte Red Sector. Good to have you. Oh yeah, and we got grenades too. That was pretty cool. We need to start at the hollow. Now, I can't remember if there was a boulder up here or not. No, that was a different kind of puzzle. The boulder was down through this way. Wait, why don't I just use a teleporter? How is it possible I did not know about that? Oh, I gotta be a stony. Okay. Where's the closest to your... teleport? Yes. Near Wumba's Wigwam. Okay, is it bad I saw the grenades and at first impulse was to drop one in a hole and let you choose locations? Honestly, that's what I want to do with them. It's like that bit in King of the Hill where Dale's wife joins him on a bug hunt and he's like detonating charges out in the ball field. She's like, "Is this what you do?" D-Dog! What's up, Verducci, man? Good to have you. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. And now that the sun's not trying to kill us today, it is a good morning. Now, back to the start. Perfect. Morning, and no, that's not what he does. That's a good day, what he does. And now we unwumba. I'm gathering parts list to build the PC. I think I'm going with a Ryzen 7700X. Wow. Going all in. I mean, I don't blame you. If you're doing a new build, you want to bomb-proof that thing for a little while. Big difference between new build and, you know, upgrading. Now we need to go to the prison compound. Honestly, I love 8 cores myself, so I more than understand that. Fair. More power! No, that's not what that is. In there is now nothing. No, the rock puzzle was near this. It wasn't in this area. Right. It's gonna be $875 with a cheap graphics card. Hey, sometimes you just don't need that much. I mean, honestly. Sometimes just a little optimal build. A slap box, as I call them. Great. Just great things. I do like lower wattage CPUs though. Sucker for easy air cooling. Oh my god, yeah. Cooling systems can be such a pain in the ass. Such a pain in the ass. That's what my older tower has as a bigger advantage over my current tower. It can still just be air cooled. I think it's running a 970. What card are you aiming at? Way better than buying one built. Nice, Mega. Oh yeah, and you don't have to build it yourself. You can get it built yourself. I may have a problem. Yeah, I was considering services like that when I was building mine, but I found it much more useful to, you know, get in there myself, because now I'm not afraid of the inside of it, so if something goes wrong, or maybe I decide I want to upgrade it, I know my system much better. The trick was learning. Where the fuck is that stupid rock puzzle? No. Okay. I'm reoriented now. Just an RX 580, I'm not allowed to upgrade until I make X amount at the end of my trading year. I just need to be able to see candlestick charts in 1440p. But eventually I'm gonna get a 5080 MSI Expert. Oh, man. There you go. Just working with the beater till you can drive that expensive good. Then you're gonna be like, what's a frame rate? Everything runs like glass to me. Nope. That's not a banjo zone. Now this is the cheat temple. This isn't at all. Where the fuck is that stupid rock puzzle that I remember from around here? I'm starting to think maybe that puzzle isn't in this segment. But I remember the trees. Maybe it's in the hollow itself. Oh, damn, you are going hard. Yeah, I mean, he looks like he's gonna build the BFG. I just wish MSI still made AMD cards. Nvidia drove me off with Unicron for a few reasons. And if I'm looking at Linux next time, well... Yeah, that's fair. I'm not sure what you mean about the Unicron stuff, though. Thankfully, it's going to be a while before I'm in the market for another one. Yeah, it's gotta be just in the hollow. Yeah, because there's still trees out here. That tracks. Well, what's that way? No, it wouldn't be there. Because this was something that I recognized before I clued in that I even had the ability to ledge grab. Unfortunately, I like MSI, both Unicron and Phase my media. Oh, I get it, I get it. I see what you're doing now. You've named your thing. That's it. Are using the same MSI Mobo, Unicron's GPU, as an MSI model as well. Okay, yep. Unicron is my gaming rig. That's fair, I get it. Everyone has to give theirs a unique name. Unicron's a pretty great name for a beast. He's 4, so I'm looking around. That's fair. At the speed technology ages, which is blinding. You know what the funniest part is? I built myself a new tower last year. And now what I want to do is just slightly improve my old tower that I built or had built for me in like 2014. You know, give it a little extra RAM. Doesn't need an extra GPU. Ooh, I wonder if grenades will work. Okay. Pretty obvious they don't. But now we know that. Also, you're a bad enemy. What about down here? No, that's some weird egg thing. But there's more egg ammo. There. If you built it, you should. Oh, yeah, there's no reason to discard that perfectly cromulent tower. It can serve plenty of other purposes. I've hooked it into my At Games Legends multi-cabinet for now. That's probably where it's going to stay. Because that allows me to play Steam games in a native arcade cabinet setting, which is the only way I play Shredder's Revenge. Funny thing is, I didn't name Unicron myself. My friend accidentally did. That caused his build to begin by showing me a vid of some laser etching an Autobot logo into their car. Well, hey, a christening is a christening. And honestly, that's a pretty great one. That's hard to say no to. This is not even a little bit the thing I was trying to find. But that's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna skip all this nonsense. I think Pine Grove is where we want to go? Yes. guess into the park we go. Oh, there's like nothing out here. Except suspicious water. Wait a tick. I just thought of something I could do in the mines before we get too deep into here. There was a split pad up there, and we finally got the split tech. Plateau, I think. His comment, you know you want to. My reply, wrong logo. Crap. Begin looking at PC part picker. Oh, that site is so dangerous. Even if you're like not in the market for a PC, you suddenly become in the market for one if you even glance in PC part picker's direction. Or it's like, you know what? Maybe I could spruce up the old engine a bit. Wait a minute. Oh, I have to find the split button and then bring it back. What? But that doesn't carry outside of the level, so there's gotta be... Nope. We're just going back to the amusement park. Do a bigger backtrack with more abilities. Be a finer tooth comb approach. Well, at the time, Mercury was doing fine. 3-year-old machine. If the theme inspiration wasn't handed to me, I wouldn't have built that. Built yet. Fair enough. Fair enough. One of the best parts is when you leave yourself other room to improve. Like I want to put a second SSD into mine because I've got the port for it. And I want that to be my Linux drive. Begin my slow transition the fuck out of Windows. Oh, we got burgers now. I'll just pop it back on the grill and the punters will never know. Oh, I've been rumbled. He's putting food off the floor back on the grill. That's gross. She was a Ryzen 2700 and a GeForce 1660, and now she serves my brother. Hey, excellent. Keeping well-built tools in service is an excellent thing. More and more game devs completely neglecting the concept of optimization, making it difficult to cling to my old hardware. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I remember when the new Mortal Kombat ground my PC to an astonishing 6 frames per second. I'd never seen anything like it. Even though 11 ran fine on maximum settings. Like, what? Thanks, MK1. You definitely endear your engines to me. I must have... Oh, what's this? What's the countdown for? I hear a Jinjo. I bet if I come at that from a... fucking Quagmire. If I come at that from a higher angle, I could probably really send that. Only if you care about AAA. I honestly stopped years ago. That's true. That's true. But, you know, what governed my latest hardware purchase when I did that, my last hardware purchase, was whatever the new Doom game was going to be. Which, of course, became the Dark Ages. And I certainly wouldn't be able to play Mortal Kombat 1 without having upgraded. This is true, there's still the occasional AAA game, but they've been getting rare for me. Boy, do I feel that. Boy, do I feel that. Like 90% of my gaming budget has gone to just classic or older games re-released. Sometimes they catch me by surprise, like that. Just finding out that fucking Depth Dwellers is no longer abandonware, it's just on Steam for $2. What? Of course, give me that. Dark Ages and forced ray tracing. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one, and especially when, like, you know, the previous Doom engine, you could turn that off just, you know, at a flick. But I'm sure there's more technical reasons than I understand. I will generously assume. I have to assume. I don't have to like it, though. I am just happy that I can get the Dark Ages running on Steam Deck. And it runs at about what I imagine it would run on Switch hardware. It's actually a very close analog for Doom Eternal on the Switch. You know, I put like 1,000 hours into that, so I very obviously don't have a problem. Ugh! Stepping down for the idea of convenience. The only one to draw attention right now is the upcoming Hellraiser, and my brothers took care of that for me. Oh, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to figuring out, like, what that game is. And, I mean, I just kind of want to hear Doug Bradley again. And, I mean, what fan doesn't? Even if the game sucks, odds are pretty good I'll buy it for him. Even if I wait for a sale. I haven't even played Eternal yet. Dark Ages can wait, in my opinion. Well, if you haven't played Eternal, yeah, it can wait. Absolutely. I mean, you still got even the Ancient Gods 1 and 2 expansions. You got plenty of time before you need to step up to the Dark Ages. I'm also waiting for Dark Ages to go at least 75% off. But it's a Perry Festival. You'd love it, even at 50% off. Wait, what? Depth Dwellers isn't even on GOG. What the fuck? Yeah, oh, it's not? Are you shitting me? Oh my god. That is actually genuinely funny. But yeah, dude, go check Steam right now. Depth Dwellers is on there for like $2 and change. And now the only thing I'm trying to figure out, because it loads fine on like my PC and Steam Deck, because it launches with a preset DOS box, is I'm just trying to figure out how to map my controls. Once I can do that, I will happily, finally play Depth Dwellers for the stream. I got an RTX 3080, so it can handle Dark Ages, but if it was optimized, it wouldn't be an issue for Steam Deck as well. That's true. That's true. Like, you know, stepping down to 30 FPS is not a small ask for some people. I mean, I have a bit less of a time making that gap, but I played Doom on the Super Nintendo for fun. So, there we go. I haven't even finished 2016, plus I want to go through the series when I get there, as an excuse to replay Doom 3. Look, Doom 3 is awesome, and any excuse you can find to play it, fantastic. And if you haven't finished 2016 yet, you know, maybe restart it. When you're going through your master replay again, it'd be fun to play that after 3. And that's not a dunk against 3. 3 is great. I just looked. Depth Dwellers is a Steam exclusive. Wait, what? Are you shitting me? How does that even happen? Incredible. The most charming thing about it was seeing the box art again. Because it's just so of the time. Oh, you, Minjo. Bitch. You, sir, are a champ. I am merely a connoisseur of the classics. No way, son. I'll only teach you this once you've got rid of that dumb bird. You're so funny. Oh, right. That would indicate using the split pad that I saw in the room. I got enough back catalog that Doom can wait, like most games on my wish list. Boy, ain't that relatable. That's how I try to keep a handle on my wish list, but I mean, my wish list is still bigger than my backlog, which is how it should be. But my backlog is a never-ending battle. In the meantime, maybe the Wolf series stream I'm still doing old Wolf 3D with EC Doom Engine, but getting the disc copy of 09 I started up. 09 is an unsung game. I wish it would be, like, you know, re-released on Steam. As I understand, there's some sort of rights thing, but now that Microsoft owns everything, how about we get that on the going? I would like to have that in my Steam library. I'd like it even more in my GOG library. I would just like it available again. I've got mixed opinions on Doom 3. Late game Doom 3 is awesome. Early game Doom 3 is kind of meh. First of all, welcome Carnivorous. Good to have you as always. But I would describe Doom 3 as a slow burn. Like, because that's the only game you're there before the invasion even happens. Because it's taking care to do that kind of world building. Very, very different experience. And, you know, mileage varies depending on what you're looking to get out of it. Banjo's now got an empty pack, so why not use it to attack? Just press B and round it swings, bumping bruises to baddies it brings. So now the backpack is a weapon, eh? But the people who tell me things like, Doom 3 is a great game, but not a great Doom game, I'm like, you didn't finish it, did you? Because, you know, as you say, late game Doom 3, awesome, because that's when it really comes into its own. Doom after the invasion, the party's really underway. But Doom 3 takes a long time to get to that point. It's neat. It's very, very different. I love the whole thing. Early Doom 3 was all about scare factor, then it morphed from scary to Doom cool. Exactly! Exactly! It had tense world building with, honestly, revolutionary lighting, and that just slowly boiled its way up to being the kind of Doom everyone was looking for from level 1. Oh man, just looked up Depth Dweller's box art. What a rush of nostalgia. The bad big box shovelware. Exactly! Like this is the kind of stuff I live for. Just love it. I didn't even know there was a big box of Depth Dwellers. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Listen, Minjo. Eat backpack, you shit. But I love a good horror, so I fell in love with Doom 3 from moment 1. Same. Like, you know, I'm obviously a big fan of Doom, but I was won over with Doom 3, like, immediately, and my life was all about it when it first came out. And I make sure to play it every single October. It's not October until Doom 3 and some form of Doom 3 and some form of Resident Evil 2. Because naturally I've got every version of Doom 3, so every October I'll have to choose 360 version, or not the 360 version, you know, original PC version, original Xbox version, BFG edition, and so on. Oh, I like Doom 3. It's just not high on my Doom tier list. That's fair. Why can't I get in the butt? Fucking Quagmire. Kazooie, you are not much use on your own. I think the only... What is this strange butthole thing? And why can't I get in it? I bet there's some transformation. Wumba or Mumbo. No, it wouldn't be Mumbo. Or maybe Mumbo inflates it so the hole gets bigger. Out of context greatness. Yeah, true. I've yet to play a bad Doom game, but I put 3 as my favorite. I haven't played the BFG version yet. That's the thing I love about Doom the most. It's different flavors. It's always something different. It's never the same game. Like classic Doom 1 and 2 is not Doom 64, is not Doom 3, is not 2016, is not Eternal, is not Dark Ages, etc. ad nauseum. But I still play Doom 2 like it came out yesterday, so that might be my favorite Doom, I don't know. I'm never not playing some form of Doom 1 and 2. It's just always happening, especially with mods. It just never, ever stops. Someone's clipping that if they're on Twitch, probably. My favorite's pretty indisputably the original. Fancy a burger? Big Al sells the tastiest burgers in Witchy World. How on earth do you get a job in catering? Well, I'm not sure, really. I used to clean out the toilets. I've lost my appetite all of a sudden. Go on, give them a try. I've got a few left. Do you want them? I gotta know. Give me some burgers, Al. Okay, kid, burgers coming up. You want fries with that? Yes, please. Well, too bad. Burgers is all I got. Go see Salty Joe. What? I got no more burgers left. Better root around for some more. I think there's one just under your left foot. Where? I can't see it. Well, it seems to have passed the first test. Banjo has not gone blind. Like how every enemy in this stage is Quagmire. How the shit do I open those doors? I don't think it has anything to do with them. They're just casual enemies. Oh, come on. You know you're a door and you want to open. Right. Airborne aiming. But we still haven't found the flight feather interactable in this area yet. At least I don't think. There's the Mumbo hole. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Okay, good to have a new warp point, I guess. Okay, so there's another split pad here. What could we need to do individually? I suppose we never explored this area yet. I just assumed the floor hurt, but it doesn't. You're right, though. Doom 1 and 2 are their own animal. Doom 3 is a good game. Doom 2016 changed my opinion on how an FPS should play. And then Eternal split my skull open and moved into it. Average Doom experience. That's why that series is just my king. I can't let it go. It will always have me. Even the crocodile. Oh, wait, no, they're not crocodile. That's just a very sick rat. I bet this hurts a lot to fall from. Oh, come on. No. Oh, yeah, we could just do that. Excellent. I gotta. That didn't hurt as bad as I thought it would. Go away, Quagmire. What a thrill! Pay here. Pay here for what? This is where you pay to enter Witchy World's premium attractions. I must need a different kind of currency. Tickets, perhaps. The Haunted Cavern. Teeth everywhere. Always a good sign. Is that light following me? Oh, it is. That actually looks really cool. The teeth hurt? Nice touch. What? Warning, the management accepts no responsibility for soiled underwear as a result of viewing the Cave of Horrors exhibits. I bet there's a good... Oh, what's this? I gotta have that, obviously. Got to watch the teeth? Oh, it's just eggs. We're already maxed up on everything, I'm pretty sure. Yep. They'd never let us carry too many grenades at the same time. All filled Chili's is still going, bro. He's recycling clips from decades ago with added sound effects. The whole genre needs to die off. Microtransactions in 2000. Banjo-Kazooie was ahead of its time. I don't think we have the credit card reader accessory for the... Would that be a controller pack thing, you figure? Or would they have that built into the cartridge? I think it'd be in the cartridge. Gobi! I remember you from the first game. I was on my way to the lava world, but I got captured. God, that death sound, I know it's a camel sound, but it's the friggin' sound that Doom uses when imps die. So it's just sounding like a shitload of imps are dying every time he talks. Fucking great. I'm glad you got that reference. I knew it would be lost on Dan, but I went for it. Yep, it was. But good. Oh, fuck. Are you still behind a cage? Yeah, I see you. You shut your fucking mouth there, Jinjo. Man, Chill's content was really bad years ago. I can only imagine how bad it is now. I have no idea who this guy is. Maybe that's something I need to write down. Oh, Chili's. Chili's. YouTuber who recycles fake ghost clips into content and talks like he has a brain injury. Yes, that's the perfect description. Good to know. It's just chills. Okay. Just... chills. Exactly the kind of thing that will push me away. Oh yeah, it sounds awful. It sounds awful. I'm sure I'll be, like, closing it after 10 seconds. But I will understand. Shit! Man, those teeth fucking hurt! Is that really all the oh, wait, yeah, there's a... It's jail cell. Chills, Nuke's Top 5, King's Frostmare, it's all the same recycled crap. It's funny for about a minute. I'm learning about a whole new subgenre today. Alright, what's in the green hole? Wait a minute, I should beat some quagmires down. Hey! You're supposed to give me a honeycomb upon defeat. That's the deal for consistently respawning. God, the comment talking like a brain injury, that just reminds me of some sedimentary internet. Anyone remember Tourette's guy? That's not fair. Of course it's not fair. But try and leave with that stuff you've got. And I'll take it off you. Wait a minute, you dick! There you go, that's what's supposed to happen. Tourette's guy is legit good content, that's fair. Probably a whole other different class. At least until they introduced the father character. That was an immediate... Nope, we're done with this guy. Charlena! Shit! Tourette's guy was the funniest goddamn thing on the internet. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Pissing out the window and shitting out the window are two different things. There is like nothing in this room. Just Quagmire. No service, train derailed in Glitter Gulch Mine. Oh, well, that explains why there's nothing here. The clip where the bird on top of a clock, he just throws a shoe and destroys the clock. I remember that. I want 2 cheeseburgers, I want pickles and ketchup on them, and don't load it up with a bunch of bullshit! Oh, good times. Wait a sec, is that the guy who was screaming at his cat? I don't think so. At least I don't recall that. He mostly just yelled at people. And things. No, that was someone else. I know the cat clip. I'm not, I don't know the cat clip that's being talked about. Just fries, tent, we've already gotten the jiggy from. This stage is not really forthcoming with instructions. Gotta at least replenish those every time I run into a Minjo. I basically remember that because someone modded Amnesia the Dark Descent to the monsters, yelled his lines for the cat at you. I remember modded shit like that. I mean, I suppose, what am I lamenting? Stuff like that still exists. It's still coming out now on stuff like Doom and Left 4 Dead. It's time for me to be brave. It's time for me to brave the outdoors and retake my fence line. I wish you all the best. If I don't return, don't touch my stuff. You got it, man. I wish you all the luck. Don't talk shit about Total. Every time I think about that, I just want to have a bowl of Total. Just so I can say that while having some Total. Oh, this is promising. Let me see your tickets, buddy. Tickets? What do we need them for? 4 tickets are required to enter Conga's Big Top. No tickets, no entry. Right. Let's go find some tickets. Alright. Wait, I've got 3 tickets, you ass. Right, he told me I needed more than 3. Okay. Well, I haven't been able to get into there yet, but I'm pretty sure that's by design. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Everyone is rats, just in costumes. So everyone is Quagmire. Where the fuck are we gonna get more tickets? Well, wait, no. I can't make use of that one yet because I haven't... Have I found any Globos and just forgot? No, not one in this stage. Jiggy Watts, cute. They've got to make references when they can. Oh, hey, Pornbot. That's one of the shortest names I've ever seen on one of you. Usually it's just amalgamated nonsense. I can actually read that one. Good on you. Yeah, there's no reason to do it that way anyway. I've got a teleporter. We've got that Jinjo. That just won't go anywhere anymore. So what we need is not that. Ow! Ragnarok is having me for dinner. Welcome, Alex. Good to have you. Good to know you're still fighting the good fight. Are those pornbots a Twitch thing? Yes, they are. They appear exclusively on Twitch. And there's always one per stream. A couple of times we found two. Oh wait, no, that was only once. But yeah, there's always one per stream and they come exclusively from Twitch. Are the hazards of using both platforms at the same time. Right. We still haven't gotten those suction boots yet. Haven't yet found that jam jars. He might be... Fuck, he could be anywhere. I was just about to say in the tent, but we don't actually know what's in there. Probably a festival of minigames. Taco Bell's revenge this morning, but I'm okay now. How's it going? It's going great. We're lost in some godforsaken amusement park. Also, welcome, Shadow and friends. Glad to see you made it out the other side of Taco Bell okay. Now, what is going on here? I bet that pipe is what I was supposed to... Yeah. I see now. Okay, no, that's just eggs. I thought that was a flight. Okay, there is a way back up there. Good, 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 good. That looks like it juts out just enough that I can grapple to it. Hey, now! You're supposed to hang off of that, you shit! No, you don't. Thank you. Sorry you had to face the vengeance of Taco Bell. Aren't we all? But we're never sorry enough to stop going. We just keep doing it to ourselves. It's just delicious for some reason. why? That's so obviously what we're supposed to do, though. Hey. Hey now. You're lucky you gave me a life. Okay, I thought that said dope something. Dodgem Dome. Why doesn't Dodgem Dome open? Where the fuck is the Mumbo Skull? Maybe he can shed some light on the situation. Except not yet, because I haven't found a single Globo yet. Excuse me. It's true. Yes, we keep doing... Like, I could go for a Gordita Crunch right now, knowing what'll happen afterwards. Nah, I have a slow cooker. Taco Bell loses. That's an advantage. That's an advantage. If you've prepared it like that morning, so that, you know, it's ready when the craving hits, it can't be beat. It just cannot be beat. Slow cookers are such a boon. At least killed a boss, which was a pain. I can rest in peace. You gotta get your shot in. You can't let them get a flawless victory. I've had this argument in many chats. You must know a lot of deeply impassioned Taco Bell fans. I miss when Taco Bell was cheap. Haven't been there in a while now. Priced out of meat paste. What a world. Honest to God, like we've hit a point where it's no longer cheaper to get Taco Bell or McDonald's than, you know, just make something. It defeats the whole point. I mean, especially if you're getting it like DoorDashed or Ubered or Skip the Dishes or, you know, whatever your service of choice. Aha! Aha! Why weren't you clinging last time? You're an enemy. Slow cookers are God's gift. They are. Like, especially for, like, work days. Just as you leave, you just hit on. And then go to work. And then when you come home, food's ready. And, like, it's food for days. Delicious food. And you did nothing. You just came home. And somehow magic happened. Hey, I know where that is. This is that door I need to open. Good. Now we have easy access to this area. Well, easy-ish. I've been known for lines like Taco Bell uses grade C meat. I use ground sirloin. We are not the same. I mean, it's true. It's completely true. Listen, what? Oh, right. I gotta do the Kazooie ramp. There we go. Some places, it's cheaper to go to an actual restaurant than what used to be cheap fast food. Yeah. Yeah, like, why the fuck is that? It's true. What is that? Fucking Baton Rouge and Jungle Gym shouldn't be equated, but they cost almost the same goddamn thing. Like, why? It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. So that's why you support your local farmer's market and just keep that good meat on hand. Just do it yourself. Bleep, the saucer of peril is currently closed due to a lack of power. Okay. That seems fairly... Hey, can't you read, Furbag? All food must be consumed in the theme park. That's not fair. Of course it's not fair, but try and leave with that stuff. Try and leave what you've got, I'll take it off you. Alright, how do we use it? We've got a burger and fries. Yeah, but how do we use them? Yes, I usually have a freezer stocked because of that thing. Yeah, like, I'm telling you, the farmer's market meat, good. You'll never feel the need to eat out again. You get that shit. I'm also a slow cooker enthusiast. Man of culture. Megabyte has the right idea, just making food at home. Yeah, it's cheaper and now it's just better. Taco Bell has a $3 steak burrito. Not in our area. Not in our area. I say usually because I'm restocking from the family vacation events and not feeling, well, killing my cooking over weekends, but I usually keep a freezer well stocked. Man who's prepared. Right, we didn't figure out how to use the burgers. Or can we? How the fuck? The slower the cook, the greater the taste. The slower the cook, the greater the taste. You've been deaded! Oh, hell yes. Oh, yeah, getting that good slow cook on. Plus, they make those delicious cinnamon twists. You know what? That I can't fight you on that. I can't fight you on that. The cinnamon twists are delicious. Actually, this weekend's one of the few times I used a high heat recipe, mac and cheese, and yes, it works. See, I've never come across a recipe for mac and cheese that works in a slow cooker. Something always ends up burnt, whether it's the pasta or the cheese, and there's just something I'm not doing right. It's a goddamn ambulance! I think Steve ate more than us. Alright, I have no idea how to actually consume the things. We've been given burgers and fries. No button seems to access inventory. Once again, as per N64 tradition, the D-pad is fucking useless. That's egg swap. Nope. Well then, it must have to be done in here? No, right. Well, maybe we get the power turned on through here? America's Test Kitchen has a good one. Oh, I'll have to check that out. Are you... No, I don't think you're breakable. No, you're just a texture. Your lies. Right, there's the Mumbo indicator again, so we need Mumbo. Why can we not find Mumbo is the real question. I bet he's out in the open and I'm just stupid as shit. Fuck away from me. Still no indication how to get into there. I bet that's got something to do with... the power that's not running that other place. Have you faced the dragon boss yet? Dragons? In this? No? I'm gonna go with no? Neat, though. Honestly, I would just settle for some manner of indicator. We need to get in the air to get that. How about we just get a nice big vantage point? Maybe we can find Mumbo from here. Well, there's you. Well, again, even if I did find him, I still don't have the... one of those stupid things. Ow. I did not mean to do that. Okay, yeah, we're not quite that far. There's got to be something more to do here apart from teach Banjo the backpack swing. Alright, let's try this. Okay. Right, we can't do the big thud without Kazooie. Can we slide on in there? No, that is clearly transformation based. Nah! Ring the bell to win a top prize. Ah, what if... What if, indeed? How could you miss like that, Banjo? So height does not make a difference. Well, what in the hell do you want me to do then? How about grenades? Oh, good. Something that actually worked. What is this? Crazy Castle Pump Room. You can climb up there. Can you have Kazooie peck the bell? Oh, that's not something I considered. Oh, are you... I see. Okay, you know what? That's actually not bad, because the split block is just out there. So, that's not bad. I'm going to try getting up there with Kazooie and getting into peck after that, though. So I was right. We do pump it up to make the hole bigger. Bitches. Pretty sure you were the banjo one. Now we switch. Thank you, Barrel. Oh, it's a castle, not a butthole. Good, we can just abort that on the fly and not have to, like, go all the way back to the panels. That would be so obnoxious. I could see the first game doing that if it had that mechanic. Man in the moon bounce. Just gonna get in there and throw up. Dr. Penguin will have to come find him. Interesting how that doesn't rupture the moon bounce. It's clearly been popped before, but not by Kazooie. Welcome to the Balloon Burst Challenge. You have 60 seconds in which to score 50 points. Do you want to hear the rules? Yes. It's real simple. Shoot the balloons. Blue ones are worth 3 points. Green ones get you 2 points. And red ones just 1 point. Now let's see what you can do. Oh, what? God, the balloons change so quickly. What a pathetically low score that was. No prize for you. Yeah, I do. Because it's clear this is a jiggy. Oh. I was close. I was really close. Come on! No, it's not gonna be this one. It is not gonna be this one. Still, we're within 10. You son of a bitch! Getting closer. Getting closer. Oh, come on. I saw that 3B. Oh, man. No, this is not the run. This is not the run. No. Didn't even break 40, I don't think. Oh, we're getting this. We're getting this. Fuck. Come on, just get them. Any of them. Nice! Finally! I thought you were good at console shooters. Look, the N64 analog stick is a very different animal. I can adapt, but I've been comforted by modern controls. No, I do not wish to play again. Thank you, Grunty. There's the in-flight aiming that Jam Jars was trying to teach me. Twin sticks would make a big difference in there. A big difference. Now, wait a minute. About to walk off without that jiggy. Wait a minute. Was the jiggy in there and I'm just stupid? Or I must have already collected it or something. No. Oh no! No, I didn't want to play this again! Oh, jeez. Of course, the one I just fucking wander in. I get it. And I did this the hop score, too. No. No, I do not wish to play again. The sun sucks. Oh, yes. I agree, and so does Alex. That summer sun is just awful. We got rain last night for the first time in over a month. Yeah, we did, and we needed it. We needed it bad. It's the only time I haven't been, like, just busting a sweat. Sitting here. That's a kazooie door, isn't it? Let me check my totals. Did that jiggy just collect? No, it didn't. Where the hell was it deposited? Still not enough. Oh, I agree about that. I can't wait for that, that bitch in October weather. There it is! Jesus! Like, there's no way I am just that stunted. Okay, feel a bit better about that. But now let's split up and try that kazooie door. Oh, you don't have to peck it open, it's just open. That's handy. The shoes. Welcome to Hurry Hoop Challenge. You have 60 seconds in which to score 30 points. Do you want to hear the rules? Yes, I do. Pretty simple, really. Jump through the hoops. Blue ones are worth 3. Green ones get you 2. And red ones get you 1. Alright. That's my favorite quote from Butthead. They try to walk across the desert in Nevada and he's dying from heat stroke. He's like, the sun sucks. Yeah, that's in Beavis and Butthead Do America. That's, oh, it's a gift, that movie. I just love Beavis and Butthead too, but that's a really good line out of Butthead. Expect hurricane season to be worse than ever before October. Oh yeah, we can look forward to that. I'm looking forward to the power outages, the furious rain. This is going great. It's like God takes your picture before he kills you. These things are really difficult to control. I don't know how I got that 3. No, you can't have. You scored enough points to win my hoop. Hurry prize. Oh, wait, I did? Hey, I'll take it. I will take it. Do you want to play again? No, I don't want to play this again. That was weird enough the first time. Unless there's a second Jiggy. Which is a possibility. I don't like that. Starting to think I should have a guide for this game the way I've got for the rest of my games from this era. Would you like to know more? Need to know intensifies. You want to live forever? Such a great movie. Why do I keep hearing... Oh, right. No, that's not a Jinjo I'm hearing. That's a Minjo. The dick. Okay, well that's 2 Jiggies from here, but no more tickets. I guess it's some kind of progress. I kind of walked into that, so I can only have so much disapproval. The Dive of Death. Well, that's got to be something. Yeah, last time I jumped, I just hit the pavement on purpose. Maybe if we actually try to get in the bucket. That's the best soundboard to have available while playing Helldivers. Oh my god, it would be! The Michael Ironside soundboard is amazing. I would have so much fun with that. So much fun. Oh, notes aren't bad. I guess there's some form of progress. Though not necessarily what I was after. How's our note total for this stage? Guy has become one of my favorite actors ever. Well, easy to see why. He's got a pretty strong body of work. He did the narration for Late Night with the Devil. Yes, he did. And he was well chosen for it. That was just, like, one of my favorite... No, that's actually, like, my favorite new horror movie that I've seen in, like, the longest time. And wouldn't you know it, it's something new. It's not part of a series. It's not a major franchise. It's not a reboot. It's just a fucking movie. And the best part about that movie, it ends. There's not really room or invitation for a sequel. It's just a movie. Michael Ironside and Clancy Brown in that sandboard. Love it when Mr. Krabs just shows up in movies. It's always a treat, isn't it? So then you're just imagining money being the next thing out of their mouth. Wait, I blew you up last time. Do I have to blow up other generators? Because I remember seeing one near the Mumbo pad. Near a Mumbo pad, rather. Oh, is that the one, actually? Am I duplicating that memory? If I come back, will that damage be undone? Medic! If the man cannot push the button, he cannot launch the bomb. Nope, it stays destroyed. Okay. The enemy cannot push the button if you disable their hand. Yes, that's exactly the line I was thinking of. That's one of my favorite bits in the movie. Ironside is Darkseid in Superman, the animated series, and Justice League. So good. That is true, but also the fact that his name just works like a comic book. Ironside as Darkseid. Like, that just reads like a comic book by itself, and it sounds great. But you're right. He just fucking knocked that role out of the park. What's the point of learning this if we're gonna be in a nuke fight? Modern young'uns be all. Everyone should watch more Starship Troopers. Wait a minute. What the hell was I doing? Right, I was looking for other things that are destructible. There wasn't a generator up there. Wasn't there? Did I just do a colossal circle? No, maybe there's one outside the star spanner. Yeah, like up here. Ah, but there's no open panel. Alright. Not getting in that way. But I bet that has to be destroyed somehow. Looking for the kids? You might find them in the Inferno, Star Spinner, and Crazy Castle, or the Dodgems. Yeah, I know that. That is, like, the most worthless hint I could have been given. A better hint would have been the location of the Mumbo Skull. Because I could use him here, and in at least one other area. So there's an 80s anime adaptation of Starship Troopers that's free on YouTube. It's a mini-series that's like 6 hours long. I took a bunch of shrooms and locked into watching it once. It was incredible. I bet. I bet it was, but I didn't... 80s anime adaptation. Are you sure it was made in the 80s? You might mean 80s styled, but I'm going to write that down regardless. 80s anime... Starship Troopers. More things to check out. Put your hand on that wall, Mr. Squidward. God, that would be so funny to see that bit with SpongeBob characters. Or the rest of the cast, rather. The show itself is good. Your experience may differ. Fair enough. Fair enough. You are annoying the shit out of me. I command you to be dead. Oh, that was not correct. Oh yes, made in 1988 and feels like it. Oh shit, for real. Now that we've got an actual year, I'm just going to addend that. 1988. Alright. Interesting. Didn't know that was there. The last pure 80s cheese I had to see on YouTube was someone uploaded all of Captain Power. Are you serious? Oh, that is so cool. I don't know why I never bothered to look for that. I remember always seeing, like, those tapes being advertised, but I never, like, saw an episode. Wait a minute. What am I... No, I'm not confusing that. Yeah, because that was the thing that had, that interactive thing with, like, the light gun, right? The ship was the gun that had those sequences. I'd always wondered how the hell those worked. I know it's, like, infra beams and stuff now. But shit seemed like magic as a kid. But if that's on YouTube, I gotta catch up and watch that. Right, now we were checking to see if we can just get Kazooie to ding the bell. Lame. What if we dingle it from here? That's a shitty bell. Oh, shit. They did it for the show, too. Oh, okay. So I imagine that's a lot closer to, oh, God. What am I thinking of? Botsmaster. That had those occasional segments for, like, 3D glasses. Laser time, boys! So I imagine those sequences were like that, and the tapes that I was seeing advertised were, you know, just the home releases of it. No different than any episode of, like, anything that was being sold at the time. Interesting. Then I guess it really was just one of those things I've always saw advertised but never saw an episode of. That would be so much fun to revisit now. Bots Master. It was a fun show. Had a killer intro. That takes me back. Oh, doesn't it though? Listen. This thing. Yeah, how about this? We get a life gain from you, you bitch. Yeah, the apes were animated missions, so you didn't have to wait if you had the toys to play. Ah, okay, that makes sense. Laser time, boys! Phil's going all the way back. But the show had targets and things to hurt your gun throughout them, too. Yeah, that was the thing that I always thought was so cool, at least the way that it looked in the commercials. They were always very good at making things look very cool in commercials. I'd always loved the aesthetic of Captain Power. What the? Oh, okay. Something just slid out of a shelf. Only 2 teleporters we've unlocked so far. No, 1 Globo. Hanging outside? What about inside? You're not gonna make it that convenient, are you? The whole time. The whole... I wonder if Mumbo, when and if we find him, will be as convenient. Yes. So did I, but I kind of like the cyber apocalypse the 80s thought the future would be for some reason. Oh yeah, that's like one of the most fun things to imagine. That's why Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon is the best Far Cry. The end. No questions or debates. Oh, now I can get in those doors because I'm a Brinks truck. I like how the truck wears pants. That's actually my favorite detail. And the backpack on the roof. This is fantastic. I mean, I would have been one of those kids who, if I saw a Terminator, I would have wanted a pet cyborg, so... same! Same! Everyone wanted to have that moment. Cool, my own Terminator! Nothing in this zone. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh, Blood Dragon was just so good. It's been a while since I played through that. I should fix that. Oh yeah, fuck you! Fuck you, you coin box sprouting shit! Oh, could I ram this? Oh, come on. I can destroy everything else. Crunch. Run, Quagmire, down. Oh, okay, it must be full life. gonna say, this thing handles like fucking backlash. So that doesn't open you. Ah, there is a door up here. I knew there was a reason. Not bad. I reloaded my last Fallout 4 character who was level 60. Just got an automatic explosive combat shotgun. I have demo perk max, which doubles explosive damage and each pellet from the gun explodes. Can your rig survive an average shot? Does anything survive the average shot when whatever you point that at? It's an insane amount of damage. So far, nothing has taken more than 2 shells. Yeah, I bet! I bet! With that kind of firepower? Right, this was the train problem. But that's a Glitter Gulch problem. I just fucking ran that plant down as a Brinks truck. This is fantastic. It has to be legendary to survive one shot. So now you're just like the cleanup crew, the ultimate mercenary. What? You're telling me the truck can't trigger that switch? Are you shitting me? Oh god, those games. My favorite moment from 3, my brother was playing with the character creator. He tried to make the most ridiculous, goofy-looking, messed-up character he could, and he came out as Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Fallout will let you become a god. 4 will let you grind as long as you want. 3 stops at 20 or 30 levels, I think? Yeah, basically. They're all different experiences, all worth having. Especially if you're Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. War never changes. None of this matters. Oh my god, I want a Carl character. Max out, idiot savant, and 0 intelligence. Well, nothing's stopping you. Get on that character creator. Okay, so far this is only good for like 2 things. We still don't have enough tickets to get into the tent. Is there anything we can do here? Firing that shotgun as Carl. I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You see that, Fry Man? Tonight. Get over here. I'm gonna hug the life out of you. It's been a long time since I've seen that show. I need to give it another watch. Oh god, a Deathclaw looking at Carl. You tonight. We call one of our dogs Hand Banana. That is such a good
Good dog name. I cannot stress how perfect a dog name that is. At least the Brinks truck seems immune to the teeth. No. He wants to be called Spaghetti. Naturally, my favorite episode is when they have Glenn Danzig show up. Is that blood fresh? Wait, I've already been down here. Hand, Banana, and Spaghetti. Perfect dog names. Hey, a ticket. I wonder if that's enough to finally do something. Meet the Enforcer! Alright, unbrink struck me. Alright, now... back to the tent. Huh, I see you have enough tickets now. We sure do, monkey boy. That's my shift over then. Enjoy the show. Come on, Banjo, let's go grab a seat. Oh, I don't like where this is going. This tent was not nearly that fucking big out there. Perhaps we're supposed to sit on this big lump on the floor over here. Doesn't look very comfy. It's probably because he looks like he's going to be a boss. Oh dear, not more intruders. Well, I'll show you who's boss. See how big and strong Mr. Patch is. You're not all that big, really. That Klungo freak near the start was probably bigger. Oh yeah? Well, how about this then? Strange, wobbly, inflatable thing. Wacky, waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man. Wacky, waving, inflatable arm flailing tube man. So his weakness must obviously be his patches. I sense a battle coming on. Oh, jeez. You think? I see. Okay. I obviously have to get to the sky. And use grenades. Aqua Teen Hunger Force might be in my top 5 TV shows. It's just so bizarre and awesome. Lordy, lordy, look who's turning 40-40. Their landlord is just a vampiric monster of some kind. There really is nothing like Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Like, nothing. Where's the flight pad? I can't very well engage them if I don't get in the air. Alright, well maybe... Oh, you found a weak spot. Looks like I might need some help here. You'll have to beat me from the air. Oh, I had to get them from the ground before the air would open. I see. We've got a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man thing going on here. Alright, just gotta put some distance between him and I. Nope, no bonk for me. That just barely fucking missed me. That was not even a little bit what I wanted. Incredible that I could miss at that range. Really is incredible how much bigger this tent is on the inside. Damn! I guess we do that again. Did you watch the Fallout show on Prime, Dan? No, I haven't yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's been recommended to me, though. Get away from me! I'm assuming you've watched it. Come on, guys. I'm not a violent inflatable. I don't want to hurt you again. Too bad. Okay. Wow, you are already, like, really close. Just need a little bit more ammo. Go! Bow! Oh! Hey, come on now. Making me run to the ass end of the tent for a honeycomb. It's good. I don't watch a lot of modern TV. Boy, I feel that every time I give it a chance. Well, I can't say every time, but, you know, most of the time, it's not really something that sticks with me. We'll say. I've also just been heavily burned by what's happened to Star Trek. But that show was good. I tried the Dune series on Max and hated it. Fair. I haven't saw that yet, but I can believe that it wasn't good. I have very little trouble believing that. I did really enjoy the 80s Doom movie. I haven't seen the new one yet. I assume the new series based on, or in Max, or on Max, however you'd say that, is based on that series? Or at least the new reboot? I can't believe that shot landed. Ow! I don't see any more honeycombs. They got no candy for me. That was not even a little bit what I wanted to do. One more patch. The Fallout show sticks to what makes Fallout fun. There's a guy that has a junk jet, there's ghouls, there's people getting blown to pieces, all kinds of wasteland nonsense. Well, good. That's exactly the kind of things I'd want to see in a Fallout series. There you go. Be full of holes. Patchy. Uh-oh. Looks like trouble. Now you're nothing! Yay, a Jiggy. Now, does that open anywhere else in the park? That's the real question. Let's What's our totals looking like? Still mostly shit. After 2 hours here. I don't suppose that's opened yet. No, of course not. That would be too much. A pity we cannot get the flight power up to come outside of this mass-shifting tent. I can think of lots of places I'd like to fly to. There has to be someone that we give these food items to. Because the other things that are indicated there are like the hive. Actually, you know what? Since I've got a couple of those honeycombs, now might be a great opportunity to just check out real quick and visit the queen bees. That's literally right by the entrance. Yeah, I know. Fine, take them. Yeah, I see my burgers are depleted. We need to go to the Wooded Hollow. Wait. No. No, that's Jiggy Wiggy. We need the plateau, I think? Yep, I see it from here. Give me some extra life, lady. I'm Honey Bee. I'll trade you extra energy units in return for empty honeycombs. You'll need one more honeycomb before I can give you any extra energy. Aw, come on! I got 4. Well, I guess that's back to Witchy World? Figure out what in the hell to do there? There's gotta be better clues. The management accepts no responsibility, we know that. Anyone who rides all the quality attractions and survives is entitled to join the Witchy World Fan Club. Current club members 0. Witchy World theme park is currently closed due to an appalling safety record. Once the authorities have been bribed, we will reopen. Thank you. At least they're straight out with it. Bitch! Right. Hey! Wait a minute. How can that be a Kazooie only thing? Ah, he must have some ability or something that we haven't exposed yet. Oh my god. Swimming just never got good. I like the crashed out, like, amusement park cars. That's a nice touch. Do you need a separate Globo? I have very special spell, but need legendary Mega Globo. Let me guess, I bet there's only one of these Mega Globo things, and it's real hard to find. Bird correct. Now go find. You not have Mega Globo. Return when due. Well, I guess we'll figure this out. This is quickly becoming like the mines. Why can't you open? Let's see, we've beaten the boss in there. If we ask for more food, we'll get it. But... where do you give it? What if I have to activate this, and then the time limit is before... for me to get up. Oh, I bet this is so much less complicated. Oh, no, that's not it. All right, this makes sense. Ring the bell to win the top prize. Yes, about that. Maybe I've got to do that same thing up top, instead of just hitting it with a regular peck. Again, I have failed. Yeah, I'm pretty positive I don't understand what's being asked of me. At least in that instance. Go away, Quagmire. Shit! That could have went worse. Come on, I just want to get on the stupid cable so I can get to the other side of this thing. Perhaps I've opened something else, or I need to maybe bring the Brinks truck to that thing that I destroyed. Where the fuck is the jam jars that teaches me whatever that is, too? Seriously. These levels are making OG Hexen look downright coherent. Hey, is that door open now? If that's true, then that is already something new. No, of course it's closed. No, because we need the Mumbo thing. And where the fuck is Mumbo? Hey, I had no issues navigating OG Hexen back in the day. And neither did I. That's why I was able to beat it. But most people cite that to me as the most obtuse, non-explanatory thing. Like, it's... Yeah! I think this is being a little bit more obtuse than that. Though I gotta say, I do appreciate the navigational improvements they made to Hexen. Adding those extra map markers made a huge, huge difference. And, you know, reloading my file and going, okay, I don't quite remember which switches I've hit. And then I can just check my map and go, oh, that's been hit, that's been hit, that's been hit. I know where to go. They think that's obtuse? Did they even play point-and-click games? No. Just straight up no. I don't even need to joke. It's just the truth. I just cleared out a raider hideout while trying to get an objective. I get there and the quest is to kill the raiders I just killed. Instant reward. It's just like, oh, that thing I already did last week. Yes, you should pay me for that now. No, we don't want to go back to the mines. That's another fucking bunch of wandering around in circles. Point-and-click games are the absolute kings of obtuse, though. Not many of them I actually play. I do like them, though. Like, there's a couple of Star Trek games in that genre I really like. And then, of course, there's Shadowgate. Probably just my all-time favorite. Specifically the NES version of Shadowgate, not the MacVenture original. I'm at a loss. Ticket booth is closed. We've already opened the burger stand. But we still don't know who to give the food to. I assumed maybe that would be in the tent, but the tent was a boss fight. And then these are containment areas for things that we can't open yet. Yes, NES in the 2014 remake. Yeah, I still haven't checked out the 2014 remake yet, but the NES one is where it's at for me. I still have to catch up on the N64 one. I think that's like... Yeah, I don't have that in my library. One of the few games in my library that I'm like, you know, I should have that. Or at least some form of cartridge, but I don't. I should fix that sometime, if I see it for a reasonable price. Because I do keep my N64 hooked up. To my CRT TV, anyway. If I had to pick an all-time fave, I either lean towards Phantasmagoria or a weird hybrid of point-and-click FPS in Realms of the Haunting. I have not played Realms of the Haunting, but I have played Phantasmagoria. There is nothing like that, I tell you. To ring the bell requires 3 different strikes. What fucking bell are you talking about? Oh, 3 different strikes. Okay. So... Huh. 3 unique attacks. So there's 1. 2. Huh. What could the 3rd be? Best point-and-click games were Sam and Max. That psychotic rabbit was the best. Oh, I miss Sam and Max. I remember from back in the day, I still have like some old leaflets or like promotional magazine. It was called like The Adventurer, and it came with my copy of TIE Fighter, and it advertised all kinds of other LucasArts games that were coming out at the time, like Full Throttle, Dark Forces, and Sam and Max. And there was Sam and Max comics in that book, and that was my introduction to them. Okay, so that doesn't work. Well, what's the 3rd strike? I must need another new technique of some kind that I simply don't have yet. Something that strikes the bottom and that keeps Kazooie. Huh. Realms is literally what happens if you put the genres as though they were... Put the genres as though they were in the 90s in a blender, hit frappe, and decorate with the Book of Revelations. That sounds like a very worthwhile experience. Oh god, Sam and Max, another classic. Absolutely. Absolutely. I have honestly never finished Hit the Road. Gonna fix that one of these days, but the Telltale games are amazing. Definitely fix that one of these days. Now, I also need to practice what I preach there, because I haven't played the Telltale games. My experience comes solely from the old DOS days. And you know what comics came out with Lucasfilm stuff in them, because they'd always hide like a single-page Sam and Max sketch in there somewhere. Back when LucasArts was like, you know, creative. You know, an actual imagination factory instead of an imagination slaughterhouse. I hear, or not obscenely, but, you know, exceptionally good things about the Telltale game. Never got into the comics. I have the box set of the animated series, though. Now that's good watching. That is good watching. Fucking quagmire rats. Yeah, we still can't figure out what this is. Apart from electrifying. The power hut has nothing to do with this. That was just a bad basement thing. We're just doing laps of nothing now. There could be some clue, like even where's the food supposed to go? Because you're obviously not supposed to eat it, otherwise you'd be able to. So somebody else must be looking for it, right? Sam and Max hit the road with my introduction to them. That's where I learned who John Muir was. Muir. I think that's pronounced right. Sorry if it's not. Yeah, that was a good, would be a good place to start. If, you know, what I hear is true. And I have to assume that it is. The game was so fucking obscure and weird, I love it. Excellent. That is something that I'd always like to hear in conjunction with Sam and Max. That was my intro too, but a friend of my mom's bought the Mega Pack LucasArts set. Oh my god, that thing was a beast! It had Day of the Tentacle. I just never got far into it. Yeah, that was another one that I had the same experience. Like, a friend of mine lent it to me, and I tried. I really did, but I just couldn't conquer it. But I had a great time with it while I had it. Now it's in my GOG games. I should put that in there. Added to the things that I will get around to. Like the Star Trek point and click that's in both my Steam and GOG library in Judgment Rights. Okay, now that's more what I was expecting from that fall the first time I did it. Only took 3 bars last time. Except I suppose we slowed our fall a bit. So, you know, that's just stuff we can't access, and that's people we can't access because we don't have the fucking keys yet. We don't have the fucking keys yet because we can't get in. We can't get in because we can't find Mumbo. We can't find Mumbo because fuck! Ah, Day of the Tentacle. I played the crap out of that. Another one I can't believe I beat as a kid. That's impressive. Straight up, that is impressive. That and... what was that other one I remember being just off the wall with its obtuseness? It was also LucasArts. It's coming to me. Maniac Mansion. Except I played that on the NES. That was recommended to me based on my enjoyment of Shadowgate. Although I'm going to say this now, if you play these on GOG, play the bonus original versions. Okay, good to know. The remakes of the Telltale games are censored. Oh, interesting. Wait, is the Telltale game just a remake of, like, the old DOS game that I remember? Am I that ill-informed? Yes, Maniac Mansion is the prequel to Day of the Tentacle. Yep. I figured they were related. But yeah, I could beat neither game. I just could not figure them out. Which made me scratch my head even more, because I'm like, I beat Shadowgate. That game's plenty obtuse. Why can't I crack these games? One that I do remember finishing, though, was Full Throttle. That was good stuff. No, Telltale did 3 episodic seasons, their own story. Okay. That's what I remember too. And I started to really doubt what I remembered for a second. But, yeah, I heard there was some censorship about that now that I think about it. Because there was, Limited Run was doing a physical version of it. But the version that was being handed out on their physical versions is the censored version. And, you know, customers obviously took issue with that. As would anybody. They're justified to. But good to know that GOG still provides the uncensored version. This is like the 9th circle. Okay, we've gone in here once. Maybe if we go in here again. I highly recommend them all, but Seasons 1 and 2 got remakes. Okay. You know what, Banjo? That's what you get. A fucking throttling. Those remakes don't stand. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Because eventually the remake will be the only version available. And that's always a shame. I'm always grateful for any time that the original is still listed. Like, you know, all of Night Dive's id remasters. In fact, they just give them to you. That's just being the ultimate good guy move. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe you're a new customer and you bought the Night Dive game, but have the originals too. Just take them. What is GOG? I'm uncultured in PC gaming. GOG is another economy like Steam called Good Old Games. They are DRM free. Guaranteed. So once you buy a game, you can either, you know, just download it and install it the way you would on Steam, or you also have the option to download the raw installer to archive it yourself. Because GOG's big thing is you own the games you buy from them. It kind of is and kind of not. You can't buy the originals anymore, but both seasons come with the originals as bonus. Okay, that's good. That's good. Keeping them included and still keeping them in circulation, like that's the key thing. Is there something I missed in the tent? Maybe there's a new event now that the boss is beaten? I very often double dip on games that I own on Steam to have them on GOG, just, you know, to super have them, to super archive them. And, you know, with the Steam Deck, it's very easy to install your GOG games and use them on there. And that's on both GOG and Steam. Okay, good. Definitely don't keep those kind of things platform specific. Give it to everybody. Yeah, the only reason I accept it. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. I know in contrast, there was concerns that Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster would overwrite the original. But the original's still available just fine. And a lot of that was rooted in the censorship that Deluxe Remaster has. But the original's still gettable. It's still right there. So it's fine. Just play that one. I do too. I have a 4 terabyte drive. I archive my games to that I can, and GOG dominates it. Well, yeah. That's like the repository. which is why I don't mind double dipping on it. I mean, never minding some of the exclusive stuffs, like the DOS versions of all the Mortal Kombat games. You just can't get that on Steam. There's certain, there's a bunch of DOS games that you can only get on GOG. Lots of old Star Trek games are only available on GOG and not Steam. Steam mostly only fucks with new Trek. So, no. Just no. I have no fucking idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, no, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be finding Mumbo, the son of a bitch. But I bet he's behind that electric goddamn fence is what he is. I need to find some sort of way to get flight. Is there anyone that is making a certified, verified collection of video games? I feel like we need a Norwegian seed bank style archive for video games. I think you'd have to sail the 7 seas of torrents to find such a beast. Unless, of course, you're talking about physical collections. In which case, you know, it's, I don't know if I'd call it a buyer's market, because a lot of things cost a lot more than I think they should. And they only go up from here. Seventh Guest is the same way. You can only get the 25th anniversary one now, but the OG is a bonus freebie for it. Ah, that's good, that's good. I can give you an example of not good, is Duke Nukem, goddamn greasy Randy Pritchford. So the 25th anniversary World Tour Edition is the only one that's available. You can't get the Megaton one anymore. I mean, if you've purchased it already, then you can still re-download it, but no, the new version totally overwrote the old version. So now there's content that you're missing out on, like Lights of Beach, Duke It Out in DC, and all those episodes that were in Megaton, not in the new release. So thanks, Randy, you bitch. And I'll tell you, the 25th anniversary is dog water. It's literally just a cheap upscale of the 20th anniversary one, which was on cell phone. Oh no, the Grand Theft Auto treatment. That's actually what I think is the standing worst example of that. People who owned Grand Theft Auto on Steam, and when it just randomly swapped out their existing PC versions for the mobile versions, and they couldn't do anything about it. The only way you can keep your original PC versions of GTA is to have the fucking discs. Because whether you buy it through Steam or Rockstar's launcher, they're gonna be like, no, you will use this version, and that's it. No options. Bad business practice, Rockstar. Duke desperately needs a revival. Come on, Night Dive. Honestly. But I mean, I could also argue that Duke Nukem did get a modern attempt at a revival, but it was on a niche retro system. If you've ever heard of the Evercade family of systems, there was a Duke Nukem Special Edition console. There's the only HD remake of Duke Nukem 1 and possibly Duke Nukem 2. I'd have to double check that, but and then they had the GBA game. They had the PlayStation releases, Land of the Babes, Total Meltdown, but is any of that on conventional stuff like Steam or GOG? No, of course not. Of course not. Why? Why, damn it? Not quite. The Game Store Zoom has the rights to sell the old Duke games, at least up to Atomic Editions. Okay. Still, fucking red tape is the enemy of the gamer. Night Dive would love to, but Randy's greasy paws gotta let him go. Yeah, that's it. Fucking Randy Bitchford. Randy goddamn Bitchford. I see. Yeah, that Duke is so complicated. Duke is so complicated, and it's such a shame. Because it's a good game still. Yeah, I think we're done here. What time is it? Oh, Jesus, no wonder. I'm sitting here wondering why I'm getting so damn hungry. I see what time it is. It is time to take a quick lunch break. I gotta get some food in my face so I can think about the game and not my rumblings. And after the break, we are definitely not continuing this. We're gonna be continuing with Power Slave Exhumed. We last got the, that thing that lets us pass through like green force fields, so I gotta remember which levels had green force fields so I can open a couple of those before going into the next area. Maybe we'll get lucky and find something cool along the way. It's not complicated, though. System Shock 2 was complicated. That's true. That's true. System Shock 2 is complicated. I hear Randy and I think Trailer Park Boys. Well, you're a man of culture, and I would see you at the cheeseburger picnic. I still play the World Tour Edition. It's all we have. Hey, man, if it's all you got, some Duke is better than no Duke. I'm glad to have the Megaton Edition in my library to re-download at all times, but, yeah, it's a real shame that that can't be sold anymore. I'd love that old content to be readily available now, instead of having to go through stupid hoops to try to get it. So many had pieces of the copyright. Yup. Duke is all Randy. Yep, fucking Randy. Fucking Randy. That's a very universally agreed sentiment. Fucking Randy. Alright, guys, I gotta get a quick bite. We're gonna be back with Power Slave after the break. And, yeah, stay tuned for more gaming, everybody. Gotta save and quit first. Except I don't know if we're gonna be back to Banjo. But that will be Monday's problem. Alright, break time, everyone. Stay tuned.